All right, we doing all Brooklyn. M.O.P. or Smooth and Trigga?
I mean, most people would just say M.O.P. right on top, but I was so influenced by Smooth the Hustler. Like I still listen to Smooth the Hustler to this day. Like his first album to this day, Trig too. I'm still gonna say M.O.P. Because they had a bigger impact overall. You know what I'm saying? But Smooth and Trig not to be fucked with, and definitely not to be left out. Those niggas was amazing lyrically.
Okay, so we gonna stay in Brooklyn. This is a tough one, and people who know better, they gonna say, "Oh shit, he compared them two," or even asked. But people who don't know better is gonna be weird for them. Buckshot or General Steele?
Wow. Wow. Buckshot or Steele? Steele is the reason Buckshot turned into Buckshot. Let's say that.
That's
you know
what
I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. Those who know.
Who got the props? Buckshot was not the whole at the Into the Stage drop.
Yeah.
Different dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna say Buckshot. But definitely hats off to General Steele, because he brought that essence in there that changed things for Buckshot and made him change the way he delivered his records. Buckshot just happened to deliver amazing records after that. You know what I'm saying? But you can hear that influence. You know what I'm saying? You hear that Steele, you hear that Rakim, you hear that Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear that influence in the way when Buck first came out with Act Like You Want It and Who Got the Props, until you got the Into the Stage album, and you see how his whole sound and his flow and his delivery changed.
All right, so this is gonna go viral right here. Torae is saying Buckshot rhyme better than Steele. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But not confidently.
Yeah. Because he was a little apprehensive a little bit.
That's what you know what I mean? Sean Price, fuck you. I'm taking the easy way out. Right. Sean P.
All right, so where could we at? Let's go up to date. Who's in Brooklyn? Matthew. Skyzoo.
Skyzoo's one of the best. This is not taking anything away from Matt. Skyzoo's one of the best rappers ever, period. That's it. One of the best rappers to rap ever, period. Any era.
You know that's like a major cosign right now, right?
I don't give a, like, it's not about that. Niggas know we family, so that's just meant. Yo, if you dissect the shit Skyzoo is saying, it's gonna take you a year or two to really catch all the rhymes that he weaved in. Like, he makes me mad. I be like, you rapping too much. Like, chill, B. You can't stack a metaphor in the simile, in a punchline, you know what I mean, with a double entendre all in the same line. Like that, he be doing too much. This nigga's out of control.
All right, so let me give you a tough one. Another tough one. They not in the same era, but they dope lyricists, and we're gonna and I want you to answer according to their time. Master Ace, Sean Price.
Damn. Master Ace, Sean Price.
This is all Brooklyn.
Damn. That's my family.
Yeah,
that's fam. Like, I was just on the phone with Ace this morning. On the phone, not texting, talking. Master Ace or Sean Price. I was a huge Ace fan coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, huge Master Ace fan. I was a huge Ruck fan too.
Is it a butt coming soon? Pause.
I'm gonna give the edge to Ace on that one. Give the edge to Ace.
So we talking about
not by much.
We talking about disposable arts.
I'm talking about Take a Look Around, Slaughterhouse, Sitting on Chrome,
Together.
Disposable. I'm talking about catalog wise.
Okay.
And then I'm talking about Nocturnal, talking about Magnum Force, and then I'm talking about all the Sean Price.
Monkey Bars.
Yeah, I'm talking about all the Sean Price solos. By a very, very narrow margin, I still got to give it to Ace, just because, and this might be me knowing too much, I know how he puts his projects together and the thought process, and how diligent he is and meticulous with every single thing. And I know how haphazardly Sean does his shit, and it just works for him. You know what I'm saying? But I think just Like I've been on tour with both of them, but watching the way Ace puts a live performance together, get up there and rock on stage for an hour and 20, 30 minutes seamlessly. You know what I mean? Transition, amazing. Like overall, one of the greatest performers, rappers, and showmen I've ever seen. Whereas Sean, it works because he'll go up there and be like, yo, skip that, go to the next joint. You know what I mean? Like, so they're two different dynamics, but they both work perfectly for them.
Fabulous, Red Cafe.
Fabulous, Red Cafe. I mean, I gotta go with Fab, man. When Fab feel like rapping, not when he trying to make money song. When he feel like rapping, he'll rap.
One of the best.
He'll rap your face off.
Yeah.
Like, he's amazing. Like, you should be scared. Like, when it's one of them lyrical joints you get on with Fab, you should, like, bring your best raps. Cafe, I love, though, man. Cafe, he has my vote as the most improved rapper ever after Fat Joe. Red Cafe, I used to hate Red Cafe, like with a passion. I thought he was the worst rapper rapping ever in history.
Not personally, because I don't want y'all to think.
Not personally. I'm just talking about his music. I didn't like his music at all. I love his joints now. Like, he makes joints. He makes jams. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you like the content or not, I'm talking about the fact that he go in there and make joints. Like, he makes dope records now. I'm a big Cafe fan. But I still, you know, I mean, Fabulous. That's not even fair.
All right, so I need another one. I got one artist in mind. I'm thinking of a second artist. Because this wouldn't be fair. He would easily win. I'm trying to think of who's lyrical from Brooklyn. Damn. All right, so we'll get off that for a minute because I had a good one, but I only got one. I just need somebody else that's lyrical, and that's what's fucked up.
Let it marinate.
Yeah, let it marinate. All right, so we just did, you know, versus Brooklyn. Which we got a Brooklyn delegate that can do that. So
where's my gavel?
Yeah, we need a gavel. We need a gunshot. I keep telling her to put a gunshot in the mix. Damn. Coney Island, Surf Avenue. Like, what the fuck?
She's so delicate and gorgeous.
Yeah,
gunshots wouldn't make sense.
Jalen might get up and get mad. She talking about his mom's.
Nah, I don't want no problems, baby. He was playing.
Jalen don't know what that. You see his face?
He popped up off the DS. Like, what happened? Somebody said something?
Yeah, somebody gorgeous. Who? All right. Anybody that you didn't work with that you want to work with?
Just Blaze, Eric Sermon, Q-Tip, DJ Quick.
Is DJ Quick a good producer?
DJ Quick has a dope sound.
My favorite producer from the West Coast is Battle
Cat. Battle Cat was on my list. You cut me off.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, Battle Cat. Fuck, it was somebody else off the West that was right on top. DJ Quick, Battle Cat, Warren G. I mean Dre, you know, I'm not gonna say nothing to incriminate myself.
Yeah, because you don't want to.
Right. I don't want to fuck up that possible Interscope money or headphone deal. Pardon me.
What about Mailman?
Mailman, I haven't heard from him in forever though.
Yeah.
Like.
What about Nephew? You know what Nephew did? Damn, I'm gonna give you his nephew. His name is Nephew.
Know what he did.
Yeah, he did some shit.
I'm actually cooking up a project right now with my brother Bishop Lamont.
Okay, so, shout out. Yeah,
big shout out.
I really like Bishop Lamont.
Yeah, he's stupid. That's my West Coast Bizarro. Like, we're like when we get in the room together, it's bad.
The same nigga.
We're the same nigga, right? But he just grew up in Carson, and I grew up in Brooklyn. But we working on something together. I don't know if it's gonna be an EP, a mixtape, a full length, but we got a couple records in the stash, so you'll hear some of those people I named on that project.
Has any labels approached you since you came out with this major deal?
I've spoken to majors. I've sat there. You know, like the major turnover. And I'm not gonna say what company it was, but the first thing they asked was, "How are we gonna sell 500,000 records?" That was before everything, and I understand that that's important. But it's also important to connect the music to the people. How we gonna make the people love it? How we gonna make like it was so dollars and cents with them that the humanality
shit was corporate.
Yeah,
like 100%
I was just
corporate.
like it felt cold. Like it was comfortable. It was a comfortable room. It was good beverages. But the meeting, the intention of the meeting felt cold. I was like, yo, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I would rather sell 5,000 CDs. And you
to
know, 2,000 to 2,000 downloads and go on tour and I would rather do that than, you know, it be so mechanical, connected dots, ABC. That's not to say I don't want to sell records or I don't want to be popular, I don't want to be mainstream. I just did an episode of MTV Made. My grandmother was, "Hi, I saw you on TV."
Yeah.
I want that to happen all the time, but I'm not willing to sacrifice everything for it. It's just not me.
What's the biggest misconception about Torae?
That underground all backpack, boom bap. I like clubs. I like bitches.
See, that's what the
I like porn stars.
Yeah, this nigga.
I like money. I like to travel. They call me underground, but every time I look, I'm in the airplane somewhere. Chicago, we out there Saturday. Albany, I'm out there the following weekend. Like I said, I just came back from Thailand. Big shout out to everybody in Bangkok. I've been all over the world. Like before I started rapping, I had one stamp in my passport from Jamaica, and that was my aunt's wedding.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like I've been, and this is no bragging. Like I've been all over the world.
No, you work
rap.
You're
like
supposed to.
It's, you don't have to give it all up in order to gain certain things, B.
Yeah.
That's the
all
bottom
right.
line.
So before we go, I got the tough one that I should have asked you.
Here we go.
Foxy Brown,
Inga,
or Little Kim?
Oh man, that is a tough one. That is a tough one because you know, Fox is my girl. Like we went to school together. Like she was in my science class. We sat this close together.
What school you went to?
I went to Dewey. She went to, before she got kicked out of Dewey.
Oh, okay.
She went to Dewey with me. I always liked Fox's delivery over Kim's.
Okay.
Even when it was highly rumored that they were being ghostwritten for, you can write anything and put it in front of somebody and tell them to learn it and rap it. I always liked
delivery.
I always liked Fox's overall delivery and swag, and I love Kim to death. But Fox always had that edge. This is blasphemous what I'm saying, but just for me personally, I was always a little biased for Fox.
Well, if they both had ghostwriters, they had the best ghostwriters in the game.
Yeah, they had the best niggas.
Jay-Z.
Right, Smooth and Trigga,
yeah.
Big, like they had some of the best.
Okay, so let me ask you another tough one. This current date, it's 2012.
2012.
Foxy and Little Kim. Who would you fuck first?
That's a tough one, and not because I can't decide who I want to. It's who I want less. That's my decision. I'm not really into either one of them physically right now.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah. I'm not. Nigga won't mention Nicki Minaj though. I said no.